สวัสดีค่ะยินดีต้อนรับท่านผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านนะคะเข้าสู่การชี้แจงสาธารณะของบริษัท KWG Group ประเทศไทยจำกัดมหาชนในวันนี้ค่ะดิฉันจิรารัตนขจรสกุลนะคะจากฝ่ายสื่อสารองค์กรรับหน้าที่เป็นผู้ดำเนินรายการในวันนี้ค่ะและก็เนื่องจากสถานการณ์ของโควิด -19 นะคะทางบริษัทจึงได้ดำเนินการจัดประชุมผ่านสื่ออิเล็กทรอนิกส์ค่ะเพื่อลดความเสี่ยงเนื่องจากการรวมกลุ่มของคนหมู่มากค่ะGood afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the public presentation of KWG Group Thailand Public Company Limited. My name is Jira Ratanakatansakul, Head of Corporate Communication, and I will be the moderator for today's presentation. In light of the COVID-19 outbreak, the company is hosting this public presentation via online platform to reduce the risk of transmission of COVID-19. และการดำเนินการประชุมในวันนี้นะคะเราจะใช้ presentation และดำเนินการชี้แจงเป็นภาษาอังกฤษค่ะโดยการชี้แจงนะคะจะดำเนินไปทีละวาระค่ะและหลังจากการชี้แจงสิ้นสุดลงนะคะเราจะเปิดโอกาสให้นักลงทุนซักถามค่ะหากนักลงทุนท่านใดมีความประสงค์จะซักถามนะคะสามารถส่งข้อคำถามเป็นภาษาไทยหรือภาษาอังกฤษเข้ามาในระบบค่ะในกรณีที่มีคำถามคล้ายกันทางบริษัทขออนุญาตรวมเป็นคำถามเดียวนะคะและขออนุญาตตอบข้อซักถามที่เกี่ยวข้องกับการชี้แจงสาธารณะเท่านั้นค่ะThe presentation will be held in English language and carry out each agenda in order. Investors or shareholders will have an opportunity to send over your questions in Thai or English language. In case there are similar questions, the company may answer the questions at a time. And we would like to prioritize the questions and respond to the questions being relevant to the public presentation today.และตอนนี้นะคะดิฉันขอแนะนำผู้ทำการชี้แจงสาธารณะณห้องประชุมในวันนี้ค่ะ I would like to introduce the speakers today at the meeting room. คุณ Steven Seal, Group CFO of KWG Group Thailand Public Company Limited.
สวัสดีครับ
The second one, คุณไพศาลสุพรพันธ์ Senior Assistant Vice President, Finance and Accounting KWG Group Thailand Public Company Limited.Now I'd like to ask Kun Steven to proceed our public presentation ค่ะ
Good afternoon to all of you shareholders and investors. Today I think I'm delighted to make a following presentation for the company, providing the status of our company, the C-sign matters. I think that our Executive Vice Chairman previously and the CEO of KWG Group that he has already presented with the fellow respective CEO of the business unit to all of you all on the 31st August. So today, I think I would like to run through the agenda. And before that, if any one of you all have any questions, you can always feel free to ask in Thai, or you can write in Thai. And I have my fellow senior team member here, Kun Phaisan.He can help us to answer in Thai also, yeah, if it is needed. So please don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions, yeah. So I think today, let me run through the agenda. The agenda today actually is quite simple. Okay, 1st August, okay. I think for the agenda today, firstly, can we go to the agenda?Okay, as you can see, the agenda today is basically you have 5, and then the agenda number 6 is Q&A. First agenda, what we are running through today is to give you the position as of end of September, which is Q3 2021, the financial position of the company.Okay. As you can see that today our financial statement, it shows that we're still facing the issue of a C-sign. Okay. So as you can see that the total shareholder equity is still remain the same as quite similar to the previous quarter in June. The paid up capital is the same. It's about 13 billion.Okay, 171 million baht. So as of end of September, the C-sign what we have calculated based on the formula provided by SCT it is 42.5%. This is at the end of September, according to the formula given as the percentage of the total owner of the parent company. As you know that we shouldn't be less than 50%. Okay. Then the second agenda, if we are going to the second agenda, you go to the second agenda, please. Okay, second agenda, you can see that we are showing you the path, what has been happening after we have discovered in Q2. As the last presentation that we have presented, the C sign, we are facing the issue also the same, which is the 46.2%. And during that time, we have informed the public that we will resolve this matter. Okay. And I believe all the CEO of the BU, they have already indicated how they intend to increase their income, okay, from life, non-life, and also on the property side. So as of September today, we are presenting again after we have closed the Q3. We are presenting to the public with the status of our financial in terms whether are we still at the C-sign position. Yes, we are still, but it will be I would say there will be a solution that we have found following to the last presentation that we have made. So in November, after we have uploaded our Q3 result, then we also have been informed by SEC that we still need to make a presentation to the public. This is what we are here for. Okay. And going to agenda number 3. So as you can see from the solution plan on agenda number 3, solution plan is that we have to resolve the cash balance. Okay, basically they have about, I would say we will be resolving like, there, as you can see, there are 4 items there. One of the things that it will be doing is the reduction of the registered capital, okay, transfer some of the legal reserve. And then the third one will be the debt to equity conversion scheme. And the fourth one will be the increase of the registered capital. Okay. So this is the 4 items that will help us to resolve this C-sign problem. So moving down, as you can see, before as of September, which is the closing of Q3, we are facing 42.5% as a percentage of the total owner of the parent, which is below 50%. Then you can see the value, which is 1.7 million. Total shareholder equity is about 1.8 million, and paid up is 13 billion. Okay. So after the 4 items below the above, we can see that the restructuring will result us from 42.5% going up to 76.2%. So the owner of the parent, the total owner of the parent will be from 1.7 billion to become 3.6 billion. Then the shareholding equity will be 1.8 billion to be 3.7 billion. Okay. So the paid up capital will be going down from 13.2 billion down to 5.6 billion. This is part of the reduction of the registered capital. Yeah. Moving on to the next page on agenda number 4. The key solution, I think for this whole solution plan is there's only 2 items. First, we have to look at is the par reduction. As you know that existingly we have the par value is 10 baht per share. So it will be reduced to 2.31 baht per share. So this will be resulting to compensate all the share discount, eliminating all the losses that we have. This is one of the key, I would say, restructuring. Yeah. And also, the second key solution is to convert some of the debt that we have to become equity. Okay, so one of the key major shareholder, as you can see, is that we have talked to our key major shareholder, which is Tomo. Some of you may have found some of the documents that we have submitted to SEC or SCT. We will convert some of the debt that Tomo loaned to KWG, which is KingY Group, will be about 1.2 billion. Okay, so 1.2 billion, this amount of debt will be converted to become part of the increase of their capital for Tomo. Okay, so with these two key solutions, it will help us to go to, after the capital restructuring, from 42.5% to 76.2%. So this will resolve our C-sign issue on less than 50%. So I hope this is more clear for everyone. The capital restructuring, I think, if you're going back to the agenda number 2, which is going back to agenda number 2, one more please. Yes. If you're looking at the sign, posting, and action, basically you can see after today, November, after we have presented to all of you, all the shareholders and investors. So the action will be done. Starting working on this thing will be on the 8th of December, after the EGM on the 8th of December. That we will proceed with the action on the par reduction and debt to equity conversion. Just to inform all the shareholders, SEC has already approved our capital restructuring plan, which is on the 19th of November this month. So this is important information for all the shareholders to know. Yeah. So I think the last agenda, which is agenda number 5. This one actually, the key things is we have KingY Life, KingY Group. Actually, we have 4 different pillars of business today. Besides, we have life insurance, we have non-life insurance, we also have asset management, we also have property business. I think in the previous presentation, we have already discussed about life action, non-life action, and also the property action. So one of the other things that I have put in also, which is the asset management. Asset management actions to increase I would say the income of the company, they will be looking for more better enhancing on the distribution channel. Yeah. And then the other one is, of course, all the top performer of the fund, they will be trying to scale up. Yeah. And lastly, not the least, I would say the product offering, they will expand the range of their product offering. This will actually touch more base linked to our insurance business, okay, as well as the provident fund. So this is one of the key parts that I would like to add on the asset management, besides the life, non-life, and property. So this is the four business that we have today. I think that wraps up today for the presentation. Moving on to the last part, which is the question and answer. So if any of the shareholders or investors, if you have any questions, please feel free to send us the question. We can wait for at least another 2-3 minutes. Thank you.
ค่ะตอนนี้ท่านนักลงทุนหรือว่าผู้ถือหุ้นท่านใดนะคะมีความประสงค์จะซักถามสามารถส่งคำถามเข้ามาในระบบได้เลยนะคะ
ได้ครับเอารอก่อน
ประมาณ2 นาทีนะคะ ไม่มีข้อซักถามแล้วนะคะทางบริษัท KWG Group ประเทศไทยจำกัดมหาชนขออนุญาตจบการชี้แจงสาธารณะในวันนี้ค่ะแล้วก็ทางเราขอบคุณทีมงานตลาดหลักทรัพย์แห่งประเทศไทยนะคะแล้วก็ขอบคุณผู้เข้าร่วมรับฟังทุกท่านค่ะ So if there is any questions, sorry, there is no any questions. I'd like to finish our public presentation today. Thank you for TSD Thai Corporation and thank you for your attendance today. Thank you. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ